hope I'm everything you thought I
Yeah,
would.
bro, you're amazing. No, honestly, there's not, bro. All bullshit aside, I've seen some of your stuff and everything, but watching you work today, even while I had to work a dog and then you were working another dog, I told them like, hey, just chill out because I want to watch what Has is doing because you were doing your healing stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And so, like, bro, I want to learn too, so I'm learning a lot this weekend, so it's been working out for me.
Oh, I picked up a few things from you that for sure I'm going to jack.
Awesome, man.
For sure. I'm going to jack it. I don't know if I'll give you credit or not.
It's all good. I'll give you credit.
No, I really like how you work with the dogs that are a little bit lower in the drive and struggling to get going. Like, you have a really good feel, and you're able to really, I like how you coach the handlers. I've definitely picked up a few pointers there. Like, I know how to do it. It's one thing to know yourself. It's another thing to be able to coach someone else to bring that from the dog.
Right.
And I like how you do it.
I felt the same way with you, bro. I was watching you work with some people. I'm like, yeah, I need to explain things, break down things a little bit more. And so, yeah, it's been good, man. Learning experience, and it's just been good. I feel good about all the dogs that are here and how the progression that we're making with them. So,
yeah, I think everybody, like, we're doing a little more every time we pull them out, so it's awesome.
And another thing was, like, I feel like there were certain things that you would say that I was thinking. Like, literally, I'm thinking it, you say it, and, like, we work very similar in a lot of the things that we do.
That was weird to me. Like, I had no clue how you train. Obviously, like, I see your social media, but that's a highlight reel. That's not how you train, right? And then I like watching your process, and I'm like, not everything obviously is the same, but you're like all the way across the continent. You're in LA?
Yep.
You're in LA. So he's in LA, and I'm all the way out here in Ontario, Canada. It's like, how did we end up very close to the same place?
The same stuff. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And I don't think we've trained with like
similar
people. Yeah, so it's just, I think that at the end of the day, somewhat, good training, I think all has
commonalities.
Some of the same stuff. Yeah.
I think a lot of trainers like try to market. It's like, I'm so different. I'm like, no one's ever done it this way. You see some of these guys, and people are always like, oh my god, I want to buy in to the magic that this guy's doing.
Man.
But really, honestly, like the vast majority of trainers that are like top tier, I find so much similar stuff. Nothing is like really like, oh wow, like that's never been done before. See, I know some of them try to say that that's what they're doing, but
Vivo V60 brings you something new with AI. Wow! With AI 4-season portrait, experience 4 different vibes in one photo. Vivo V60, Zeiss Portrait So Pro. Vivo.
See? Ganda! Order na tayo ng food.
Fine party platters. I agree. And you know what's crazy too is like now that I've gotten to know you and stuff, like even like our backgrounds from like maybe like growing up and stuff is very similar to like like we're the same age. Oh, I'm about to be 38. You're 38, so it's like
I'm about to be 38. I just say I am. I'm August 10th, bro.
So we're both 38. Then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like we have a similar path, bro. So it's just crazy that to me, like I didn't even know you before, and it's like we have so many similarities in a bunch of different things. I just need a couple horses. All right.
Bro, get a couple horses.
Yep.
I love horses. I love it.
Man. I'm gonna get one.
Get yourself a Spanish horse or a quarter horse. One of the two.
We'll see. I'm thinking about leaving LA. So when I leave LA, that's probably gonna be one of the first ones.
If you left LA, where would you live?
We don't know yet. We're looking. After going to Banff, we want to go to like a place, not Banff obviously,
Wyoming,
but we're like Montana or a place like that. Or I'd probably end up, I don't know. We'll see.
I love the mountains.
But yeah, we definitely enjoyed our time up there. And man, bro, the views in Canada are just amazing.
I thought it was funny you went to Banff because that's me and my wife. We love Florida and we love Banff.
Nice.
Those are the two places that I go with the family every year, pretty much, it seems.
Yeah.
Florida usually more than once a year. And Banff, I mean, it's been like every year the last few years. So.
Yeah, man. Banff is just...
You have to see it. If you've never seen it.
It's amazing, yeah.
Winter is awesome. Summer is awesome. Like, every season of Banff is just... It's a wonder of the world, as far as I'm concerned.
It really is, bro. It was amazing. I mean, just to know that you have that here, like that somehow is here in this world for us to enjoy is crazy.
So let's talk. We were talking before the podcast started. They got mad at my video guy because I'm like, bro, like get
How
this.
are you recording, bro?
Get
This
this
is good.
going. I
Yeah.
like organic conversations. So it's
Yeah.
like I actually with people that are in my podcast list, they're like friends of mine that I've known for a long time. I try not to talk to them too much before because I kind of like to get to know people organically
Right.
while we're talking because it's a good conversation. It's like when I had like Larry Crone here and stuff. It's like I never had a conversation with him really. Yeah, I lied actually. We did a little podcast, video podcast during COVID
Got it.
on his side, but it's not the same, you know. Like we're not talking sitting across from each
Right.
other. So I like to have like more organic conversations and just like wherever it goes, it goes.
Right.
But we were talking about Caesar Milan.
Yeah, man.
I saw on your Instagram you had a picture with the legend Caesar Milan.
Bro. Be careful. You're gonna get a lot of hate.
No.
It's crazy.
But
You know what? I had been talking to him for months back of just like I was like, hey, and I just threw it out there. I was like, hey, like I'm not sure if you're up for it. I know you're busy, but if you're willing to have a sit down with me, I would love to just have a chat with you. Basically, is what. And he was like, yeah. And after that, we just started like kind of messaging and stuff. And for me, like I mentioned before, like he's one of the dudes that because of him, I started training dogs. I always had a love for dogs, but when I saw him on TV, I was like, yo, like, this is a thing. I can't believe this is a thing. I want to somehow, and I know that is what sparked the passion for dog training in me. So
And it's so funny. I have a similar story, right? Like I had a job obviously as a canine handler for a security company, but it's not the same, like you're managing the dog and you're using the dog in your day-to-day job, and it was fun and I liked it. But what really got me interested in the process of dog training, not dog handling, but dog training, was when Caesar would show up on that Discovery Channel every week. And the reruns, I would watch every one of them. And the reason I really enjoyed it, well, number one, the dude goes business casual, dresses business casual, and he's a dog trainer. He's got the Mexican accent, fantastic. Like, it just, everything, it's just like all comes together.
Yeah.
This dude, and he walks in like a boss. Like, he's just straight up, you can see he's got that G energy. He walks in. He's in business casual, slacks, tucked in shirt, all that stuff, polo shirt, whatever he's got going on.
Yeah.
Nice shoes,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, he's aggressive. No problem. Give me the
let's
slip.
let's try this. Yeah, let's do this.
Nothing. No. Like very rarely would you even see a tool
Right.
other than a slip lead. He had a tennis racket for the ones that tried to bite him.
Right.
And now knowing what I know as a dog trainer, I respect him even more.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking back to some of those dogs, he would show the befores and the afters and a little bit of the process. And I'd be like, bro, those are legitimately reactive dogs. Those are legitimately aggressive dogs.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, once I started talking to him, and he's like, the reason why I did this was because I felt and I feel like I could really help change the world when it comes to dogs and all that stuff. And he's like, and what happened the first time that he did the dog whisper thing, he said that a lot of the production was more about like that, getting those views. So we already know how that is, right? And he only had a certain amount of time, and so they would want things to happen in order to put it into the show so that they can get more views. That's what made it exciting for them, and that wasn't his view of how he wanted the show. He wanted to like really try to help people, and then they had a different vision. So he mentioned to me how like somehow like they didn't align anymore their views on what they wanted the show to be. So now he has a different show, and I don't know if you watched the new one, but he has a different show. It's a little different, but still some of the same stuff, but a little different because it's more his way. Now I think he has more say in it.
They wanted the drama. They wanted him to push the dogs, probably get that dog trying to bite him on TV.
Yeah, and I mean, you get it. You see it. You know how it is sometimes. I mean, we see it with dog trainers all across the board. They want to get views, and they'll do certain things to push dogs to get views. I mean, that's just
There's a lot of guys on YouTube right now who got made a whole living off it. There's a dude right now that basically is running Caesar's exact. Well, I shouldn't say his playbook, but the Discovery Channel's playbook.
right.
And he's doing real well on social media.
Yeah.
But I will say that, in my opinion, listen, I'm sure there's a lot of great dog trainers out there. There's world famous guys that I'd like to meet, but there's no one that I would I'm like legitimately a fan of,
Right.
other than Caesar. I
That's
said,
LA, bro. And then I'll even if he doesn't want to take us in, we'll go over there and just hop the fence and we'll just go meet him.
well, you should appreciate that if we
Yeah.
hop the fence.
You'll be all right with that. He knows the process.
There you go.
But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, if you came down, I'll
I'm
hit him up.
legitimately a fan of that guy.
Yeah.
I would watch. I bought his DVDs and I bought his books, just trying to figure out. Be like, it's so fascinating to me, right? How he would take the dogs, because I knew they would edit the show, right?
Yeah.
So like, you will see the dog in the beginning, you'll see the dog at the end. I'm like, bro, the dog was literally trying to bite him. The dog was going after everybody, and now the dog is calm. I wasn't a dog trainer at the time.
Right.
I was just like fascinated. How did he do it?
Bro, I still use a bunch of the stuff that I saw back then. I still use it today. Like he had this one thing, this episode where you probably remember it. He had this dog that had issues and he was super skittish, and he taught him how to run on a treadmill. And then he put him in a room with like sounds and all this stuff, and the dog was so focused on running. And eventually, bro, like this dog didn't have that issue anymore, or he had like dog aggression. He put him into like an X pen with a freaking like a mill in the front, and he put the dog to run. And all of a sudden, the dog gets used to seeing all these dogs around. He puts them into the pack, and you're like, oh shoot, like it's a different dog.
His pack work to me was so fascinating. I've never done it.
Bro.
He's got like 50, 60 dogs in a run, and he would